Hey everybody, Dr. Tom Carr here of drstocks.com. Now, a bit about our upcoming webinar. Trade for Living, the complete stock and options course. It's going to be held online beginning February 3rd at 8 o'clock. We'll go for a couple of hours, get some introductory bits out of the way, and then we'll meet again online on Saturday the 4th at around 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't make those dates, the whole thing will be repeated on Friday and Saturday, the 10th and 11th of February. And if you can't make those dates either, no worries. Go ahead and purchase the webinar. You will receive, as everyone will receive, access to the recordings. We're going to be using GoToWebinar, so nothing to download. You'll access the webinar through an email. Some of the contents of the webinar, we're going to be looking at some basic principles, the two required tools of the trade. Good news, they're both free. And there's a third tool that we'll talk about that is optional. We're going to look at what doesn't work. We're going to go over reasons why technical analysis trading systems that only focus on technicals do not work, and fundamental analysis trading systems that only focus on fundamentals do not work. You're going to see some peer-reviewed statistical research that demonstrates both of those contentions, and then we're going to look at what does work. And I'm going to introduce you to my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule. More about that in the webinar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, those are the only things that work in the market consistently over the long term. Now, you are going to learn also 5 of my best and most profitable, consistently profitable trading systems: the small cap value system, the smelts of the small cap system, this S&P 500 value system, and then the 2 momentum systems that I use in my momentum letter, the conservative momentum system and the aggressive momentum system. And if you're trading all 5 of these together, which is what I recommend, you're going to be looking at returns that would match something like this, around 85.7% per year on average ROI. That's close to 6% per month return. Very nice return, and considering especially the S&P over those years was only averaging 4% per year. You can also see how these systems performed during the down market years marked in red. They were profitable in each of those down market years. So that's always a good sign of a robust system. And we have 5 of them here. You're going to learn all 5, every specific parameter you need to trade those. You're also going to get my most powerful, most profitable system. It is a higher risk system, but I'm going to show you how to trade it in a very conservative manner. You're going to be using, in effect, you're going to be using house money to trade this system, and you can see the returns of the New York Stock Exchange Value 1 and Value 2 systems are, to put it mildly, extreme. Both systems averaging together, the 2 versions of the same system, you're going to be trading them both together, averaging over 700% per year, without a losing year. Now consider we had 2 market crashes, the 2001, 2002, 2007, 2008 market crash. You're making money while the market is tanking. You're also going to get my only day trading system that I now recommend, the BTT Max system. You're going to get all the rules and specifics for that. And you're going to get my 2 profitable option systems, the put right system and the call right system. You're going to be using these systems to fuel money back into your stock trading. So it's just an awesome way of performing money management. These are the option systems that I've used to produce the most profitable options letter available today on marketfi.com, the Dr. Stocks options letter, and you can see the returns there. You're also going to get my money management principles, a conservative version of that and an aggressive version of that, depending on where your risk tolerance lies, and so much more. Now, let's talk a little bit about pricing. If you have been looking at similar courses among some of my competitors, you'll know how expensive these are. Online Trading Academy, they begin their basic course at $5,000. They try to upsell you to around $20,000 for their full course. Jason Bond, one of my competitors, prices his master's course at $7,000. T3 Live, another competitor, formerly Pristine.com, they charge $7,000 for their master's course. Our price, however, is, drum roll please, only $2,999. Now, if you act quickly, if you want to get in on the early bird pricing, we're going to knock $1,000 off of that. Until 12 p.m. midnight, January 27th, you're going to pay less than $2,000. Now, keep in mind that I am limiting enrollment to 100 students. The first 100 in are the only 100 that are going to be learning these systems. Keep in mind that everyone that enrolls is going to get $2,750 worth of free trading resources. More details on that in this letter. God bless everybody. Email me if you have any questions. We'll see you soon. Bye.